Alright, I wanted to start this part by mentioning how much I love the Dragon Quest theme, even if I haven't played that much of the franchise. It really is indicative of the franchise in itself and its art style. If Final Fantasy's main theme is very elegant, and fluid, the one of Dragon Quest represents instead a sense of big adventure and pompousness, a victory and a triumph, and it's so fucking cool to listen. And it's a shame that I had to copy-paste the one from 11 for this title screen, because that's not what they used it. Because
they still were using MIDI for this?
Worse, because it would be able to hear what theme they used. For some reason, possibly licensing stuff, for this event, Final Fantasy Ever Crisis had with not any Dragon Quest franchise or in general game, but the Dragon Quest Tactics mobile game, which by the time this event was released was already over in the West. And if I recall correctly, this is the actual game that Yuji Naka markets Speculate on. So
you're kidding me. So technically we're dealing with Yuji Naka here. Oh my god.
From a certain point of view.
Okay.
Still, because I wanted to actually properly give justice to this franchise, I decided to put the Dragon Quest XI version of the main theme for the title screen. Besides, you're gonna hear the theme that was used for this intro later on, because it's used also for the initial splash screen for the event.
Oh my god, look, I get that they're both mobile games, but really? Really? Dragon Quest Tactics? Yes, I'm sure that's the game that Dragon Quest and Final Fantasy fans alike were begging to cross over with Final Fantasy.
It's all an ad for each other.
Yeah, pretty much. Also, it's not really the first time they crossed over. There are the Itadaki Street Special games, which are, the board games that feature characters from both Final Fantasy and Dragon Quest. Also, occasionally Mario for some reason.
Okay, so just to recap, is Ever Crisis one of those games where it came out first in Japan, so technically players, have a preview of what they're going to get in banners? Oh, so it was... Okay, so in that case... So like you said, in that case, they collabed with Tactics, even though by this point it was out. Like, I'm guessing it was something they were working on, but still.
I never seen birds like these before. There seem to be so many strange and wonderful creatures in this world. This character is called Magellan. Will you teach me all about them? Here, I'll even give you a little something for your travel. This is a staple of... This is a staple of the Dragon Quest franchise, starting with Dragon Quest VIII, thanks to level 5 and to an extent when Richard Mark Honeywood, the localization started to be quote-unquote more spicy, which meant a lot more funny accents and a lot of changes, which is still kept to this very day to contentious opinions. Anyway, the all-knowing slime and the Tespian soldier. This is basically just a love letter to a couple of Dragon Quest games, namely 3 and 4, roughly. So, there are a couple of costumes that we got, and surprisingly we get one for free for Red 13, specifically the monster, the Great Saber Cat. So, and of course I did get it, so you'll be able to see it in action.
Guessing they figured that, it was his turn to get a free guaranteed costume.
And it really fit. It basically cosplays as one of the tiger, or kind of like saber-toothed tiger enemies from the game. It's like a recurring monster, basically, and it really fits for his model, so why not?
Very nice.
So, let's begin. At the Gold Saucer, Div asked Cloud and his friends to test drive a new attraction, of course.
So Dragon Quest is a game in universe of Final Fantasy.
Seems to be.
That's cute.
It's kind of like how King's Knight was an in-universe game for Final Fantasy 15. Welcome, my hero. Are you ready to open the door to a world of adventure?
Wait a minute. Hold on, but this isn't Final Fantasy Worlds of Adventure. Hero? What are you talking about?
Also, don't worry if now we get the pathologic style characters looking at the viewer. Later on, the cutscenes will be more elaborate. Our new VR attraction, in which you become a character in the story and embark on an exciting journey.
No, sorry, I can't break contract with World of Final Fantasy.
A journey to save the world from the Demon King and become a legendary hero.
Oh, more VR
that sounds
bullshit.
more up that Sora kid's alley. Why us?
Leave him away from this.
Hey, he made it into World of Fantasy.
Because
He could
it's
make
a
it
tale
here.
about slaying an evil king and rescuing a princess. You and your friends will make the perfect cast. Yes, Jova.
Lore is great. I don't get what the
It was a
problem is.
temporary addition, and like any good parasite, it was actually poofed away later. Something seemed off with the synchronization. Was it a glitch?
Oh, is it a glitch that can accidentally kill your players? Better fix that in the next patch.
So let's see what happened when our character entered the Dragon Quest Matrix. Not even kidding.
That said, all joking aside...
Can hear voice. Can you hear my voice? I'm the one who summoned you to this realm.
Itchy now.
I bestow this baton upon you. Unto you. You may use it to direct the monsters you will befriend. Only by this might you overcome the darkness.
Let me bonk you awake with it.
Yeah, this is my clue stick. Bonk. Now, it is time for you to awaken. If I understand correctly, this initial narration is from the beginning of Dragon Quest Tactics. I never bothered.
Creature.
Oh, good morning. You shouldn't sleep, you know. It's dangerous. So yeah, from what I understand, the slime in Dragon Quest, with the ones that speak, do speak with a suffix at the end, similar to the Zura that Koma-san does for the Japanese dub. So they translated that by having slime and goo puns in their speeches. Phew, I'm glad you're okay. Imagine my surprise when I saw a goo man lying in the goo round. God.
Is this monster talking to me? How much XP is it worth?
You have a talking dog.
If it's metal, quite a lot, Cloud.
Oh, I get it. This is part of the VR story. Flash forward to the end of the plot where it's revealed it wasn't part of the system.
Story? I'm not sure what you're talking about. Anyway, I'm the all-knowing slime Magellan. What's your name?
Wait a minute, wasn't Magellan the name of that weird pumpkin head guy earlier?
Nice to meet you, Cloud.
What's this toothpick?
Yeah, it literally looks like a dagger. That's a baton, but it doesn't look like any I've seen before.
This is not a man's weapon. A man's weapon needs to be bulky, long and
will
uncut.
Take great offense to that.
Baton?
Yeah, you can use it to soothe mad monsters. You can even use it to unlock their hidden powers. That's apparently a gimmick from Dragon Quest Tactics. You could recruit monsters for your army and using the baton to befriend them.
So it's a stick that lets me command monsters, huh? Oh, sounds useful, and I'm adaptable. By the way, where is everybody?
I'll also talk more about the individual costume later.
Guess I should look for him. That's the spirit, Cloud. Strive out like a true RPG protagonist and make your way.
Wait, there's a bunch of men monsters around here. Which, of course, see, look at that slime. Apparently it's a gimmick that every Dragon Quest has to start with slime attacking the protagonist.
Of course.
Like, so, sometimes it's even just an ambush, so... Wow.
Too easy. That was nothing. Also, I love how in this costume the Buster Sword now magically disappears when Cloud puts it behind his back.
Hey Cloud, try using your baton. It happens with a couple of costumes that you have on the field if you do a dungeon while Cloud wearing them, for example.
Alright, I just beat you up. Time to befriend you now.
At least you don't have to...
Just like Pokemon, except this came out before.
Well, for this gimmick, no, it came out more recently, it lives. I knew it. See? It has the power to bring them back to their senses.
So, attack, 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 then cure their minds. Got it. Pretty cool. You see, kids, this is how you befriend people.
beat the shit out of them.
I mean, Glimpse, it's not that much different from from Pokemon where you beat their pet, steal half of their money and their phone number.
This is literally the genre. Like,
True. For as much as I joke about how preachy Undertale can be, technically you can beat monsters within an inch of their life, but as long as you spare them, you're good to go.
yeah, you can be a pacifist while being a complete dickhead the entire time. Like,
okay, or not to mention, Sephiroth gets young Sephiroth to boot gets the costume of the breakout villain from Dragon Quest IV, Psaro the Manslayer, or Death Psaro, or Necro Psaro, depending on how you pronounce it.
Whose phone was ringing?
That
was the sound effect.
He's basically
I thought it was someone's phone.
It's a classic tale of a hero who fights monster, who ultimately becomes a demon king, corrupted and everything. But it was so cool that he even got his breakout role in some crossovers and the protagonist of a recent Dragon Quest Monsters game. Anyway, in the VR space, Sephiroth is busy shooting a promotional piece for Soldier.
Oh, so this just happens to be in the same VR system.
He has just defeated mysterious little creatures called alive, and in doing so, won over the strange life forms. Well, remember, Jova, something glitched up, so I do wonder.
Our lords, the Demon King.
Oh, hail!
I was told someone would be here to direct me.
So here's the joke, the gag with Sephiroth. He has no idea what to do and he's definitely afraid of stage fright.
What do I do now? Wow, the man who will go on to give soliloquies. Don't call me that. It's embarrassing. I don't want to be ruler of world. That sounds cringe.
Oh, maybe someone wants his mother again.
Let me go!
Murder!
Aerith gets the costume of the Sage class from Dragon Quest III.
Alright.
What is it? Who's this nerd?
Welcome to the Christmas Snowman! I was wondering why I'm outside!
Jova, these are slime, not Inklings.
That was pretty good, though.
A poor little princess has been captured by the evil Demon King.
What?
That's a bit stereotypical, Aerith, don't you think?
I like it.
Also, get it because Sephiroth is gonna kill her in the future.
Is this part of the performance? Yes. You see, back then he was just confused, and he wasn't all about this megalomaniacal
Thankfully, the costumes,
shtick.
at least for this event, the costumes don't imply that the game is trying to ship these two. We're not gonna be as lucky for a future one.
Come on, Demon King.
Wait.
You're supposed to take me prisoner, remember?
They ship Aerith with Sephiroth in
another
a future
time,
event?
Just trust me.
Oh, Lord.
This is not the enemies to lovers thing you want, guys.
No.
Well, that answers my question. Alright, I'll follow your lead.
I'll put you on the lead if you don't behave.
And Aerith being captured means he just sits there in the middle of the room.
Help! I'm captured! Help!
I'm guessing Aerith is apparently gung-ho about this since he's insisting Sephiroth go through.
all of his characters think it's still just a play and nothing serious. Hey, is anyone out there?
That's it, you'd think Aerith would be concerned that flipping Sephiroth is here. Aerith, Red 13, and the rest. Where are you guys?
Cloud, I'm gonna go and look over there. I remember, Jova, I think she just thinks it's also part of the play. Like, you know, the not egocentrism, but the whole everything is fake around me except me.
Imagine a VR system deciding to program him flipping Sephiroth. Nice kid.
Ugh.
Terrible judge of character, though.
And here's Zanka. Another bad slime, really?
Oh, yeah?
And suddenly seeing Zack makes Cloud go comatose.
No, thankfully, Jova, through the magic of the portals, we spread that.
Sorry about that. I saw you running toward me and thought you were going to attack me.
The Gary stew arrived.
Zack gets a relatively generic armor from the Zenithian civilization. I'm sorry too. I thought you were one of the friends Cloud was looking for.
Alright, time to see. Rule of thumb. Will this be another Zack glazing session, or will they, just keep things proper?
Cloud? What are you doing here? I remember eating lunch and then taking a nap, which means...
Hey, Cloud, shouldn't you be comatose?
This has to be a dream.
There you go.
Never
There's your explanation. Everyone thinks what we see around them is fake.
Of course! Arbitrary skepticism for the win! You don't look like you want to kill us. I'm Cloud, Okay, so now this event actually has Cloud not remember Zack, even though a previous event had Cloud remembering not just Zack, but also Sephiroth.
Story-wise, we're in the part before Aerith was killed, so before Temple of the Ancients.
Oh, right. This is a dream. Got it.
I feel like the anniversary event was also set before that, but
Yes,
Cloud was just fine seeing a young Sephiroth and
Dragon
young
Ball
Zack.
Z movies. The canon is...
I'm Zack. Nice to meet you.
It can be there, but you have to adjust yourself a bit. I'm Magellan.
Fair
nice
enough.
to meet you too.
I'm also going to run off of your theory that the magic of the time travel does stabilize Cloud's mind for when he sees...
rule of thumb, at the very end of every event that involves a portal, memory gets erased.
Yeah. Guess we should look somewhere else. I do find it weird though that they decided now for Cloud not to recognize Zack, even though he has in previous events.
Depending on the event, probably.
Also, might be different writers too for events.
There are no humans on this world, but they sometimes show up here from our worlds, like Cloud. Then they stop arriving, so we kill the servers, but we don't talk about that. Mind
So
you,
you're telling
the game
me
is still
that
active in Japan, apparently, right now. I actually came here from another world with my master, but...
I guess it just wasn't doing as well in the West.
No, apparently. We got separated because of a teleportal. Yeah, so another thing, if you play Smash Bros, you know already, even the magic system gets funny names because of a localization. I went looking for them, and that's when I saw these lions worshipping this Gooman they called the Demon King. So I ran.
So far away.
Also, whenever they mention teleportal, I think of that episode of Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog where Dr. Robotnik tries to develop one, and he constantly yells about it in the episode.
Dio did say the hero slays the Demon King and saves the princess. Let's go and see if we can find some answers. Oh wow, Cloud having to fight Sephiroth. Imagine.
This is my surprise face. Oh, before we face the Demon King, we should get you some new equipment.
Honestly, I'm surprised we haven't gotten an event where Cloud is Musashi and Sephiroth is Kojiro.
I have ancient tomes that can show you where to find legendary weapons that Gumans used to use. Also, Jovad, for that to happen, Square needs to remember about their fans of Musashi, and we're not quite there yet. I'm confident we will get there, but not there yet.
Wow. Has there been something hinted that they might be,
the fact that they are trying to put remasters and re-release of all of their old catalog in one way or another.
It's gonna be so funny seeing newer players' reaction to the first Brave Fencer Musashi, followed up by the sequel that suddenly just decides to turn Musashi into not Sora.
My lord! Lord Sephiroth!
Oh, hail!
Sephiroth, heroes rise again!
So what I'm getting at is 7 should have been the game with the theater shtick, because that would have stunned Sephiroth instantly.
Yes. As the rightful ruler of this world. God, this feels ridiculous.
He has the script on his hand, like it's written.
It's like with Christopher Walken, he's just like having it barely hidden on the sofa.
I must possess all, and as my servant, you will give your all to my cause. What the hell am I even saying?
I accept payment in food.
Of course.
I mean, slimes do be easy like that. I can't believe they're making me do this.
Just drink of a paycheck.
Play Slime Rancher, these things are constantly fucking hungry.
Demon King, you will never conquer this world. The hero will come and he will surely defeat you.
You know, I like to imagine that this is still Aerith from Remake, where she knows time travel and all that jazz. So I like to imagine she does know that this is Sephiroth, but figures playing along is still the righteous way to get the best timeline outcome. Somehow.
Bad Gooman.
Defeat the hero.
Let's find the hero.
Surprised they don't use Sephiroth's theme for this bit instead of a Shinra theme.
Maybe it's because they want to symbolize evil lair.
They seem more mad than they were before. The monsters seem to be getting crazier lately.
Also, Draves, I'm sad to report that I could not play this segment using the Dragon Quest Slime controller that Karikoro showcased. The one where you have to rotate.
Don't you come and rescue me, my hero.
The one where you have to rotate it and it's literally staring at your crotch.
We have to scrap the entire part.
What exactly is Shinra trying to promote here?
I got it. They're making Shinra's doing this as propaganda for people to join them.
You know, it'd be funny if Square Pull and Ubisoft and fashion themselves as Shinra.
Cave of Antiquity. Now, where are these legendary weapons?
Something, not Ultima.
No, the ultimate weapons in Dragon Quest have their own names.
Zack, be careful. There might be monsters nearby.
I think the one that Cloud gets, which is, properly, it's either tied to his costume or it's called, like, the legendary blade.
Don't worry, I got this.
It even makes a Kevin in Final Fantasy 12, believe it or not.
If you say so. So, is this Zack before or after he got the Buster Sword?
After, if you noticed, he was using in the cutscene. He should be over here, come on.
Bit quick with the weapon, but okay. And yeah, his hair does look a bit messier, too.
And he's Red 13. Oh no, a great saber cat.
It's great!
There you go.
I see him. Leave this to me.
Oh, someone is playing like a Dragon Gaiden, the man who raised his name.
I guess this confirms that Buster Swords are relatively common since Cloud's not freaked out by the fact that he's also got a Buster Sword just like his. Wait. That's not...
Honestly, Jova, it would really reinforce my theory that the Buster Sword was not that special in the standard rotation for, soldier, like it was implied in the original game.
I can definitely believe that was the case in the original, but as you know, of course, later stuff did that. Red, you're here.
Yeah, I'm still in one piece somehow, but I'm really glad to see you. I looked all over, but I couldn't find anyone until now.
Why are you orange now? Right, VR.
Yellow. You know,
yellow, orange.
I didn't expect any of your friends to be a grey saber cat. Trust me, Jova, as someone who loves the color orange, I know when the distinction is present.
Oh, he's, Oh,
I see. You must have used your baton to befriend him.
Yes, I whacked him with my baton earlier.
Just throw it.
Yeah, right. Monster! Feast your eyes on this baton and join me on my quest.
My Dragon Quest.
That's not how it goes.
Cloud.
And then someone in the audience is like, that's not how it goes.
This is humiliating.
Magic stick. One that allows me to soothe and befriend monsters.
Actually,
sounds to you whispering.
Or something like that.
I see. So that's what we're doing.
I love how Red 13 was cowering, like, dude's been acting stoic and awesome, but now that we know his secret, he's okay with cowering before a stick.
Me has proven that you're indeed a hero, TM. I am Red 13. I hereby pledge my allegiance to you and vow to vanquish your enemies. Yes. It's a saber cat with howls.
Huh, that's pretty cool. So you can command monsters with that thing. It's the way you read that line, you sounded like Spons when he was being practically forced to do an advert he didn't want to do.
That's the power of Baton. That great saber cat will surely be a dependable ally. It reminds me of the Cup Noodle side quest in Final Fantasy 15, where it literally ends with Gladio and the others actually promoting the thing, and Noctis Ray chases Noctis, sound like he doesn't even want to be there. Any friend of a hero is a friend of mine. I am honored to call you an ally.
Hey, why don't we have a little party to welcome our new friend?
Zach, you really still struggle with priorities. Oh my god.
In the middle of this dark area. Yeah, let's have a party. In this monster lair. Well, I guess to its credit, I guess it's not going to glaze Zach too much.
Let's get out of here first.
So yeah, in the meantime you have to fight this thing, the Slime King, the King Slime, sorry. And this is the developing they use, which from understanding is from, Dragon Quest Tactics. So, I got this upside Red 13, I got the costumes for Cloud, Aerith, and Sephiroth, not the one for Zack, because that was low priority and I did not want to spend enough gems. The costume of Cloud, which is the one we haven't talked about yet, is the one of the legendary hero from Dragon Quest III and the quintessential breakout character from the entire franchise, Erdrick, or as it's called in the original Japanese, Roto. That's why his sword tends to be called like Roto's sword sometimes. For example, in the my country's translation Final Fantasy 12, the legendary blade, which in English is called like the Wyrm Hero Blade, to be quote-unquote legally distinct, it's just called Toro's sword, so using an anagram of Roto.
Of course. So, did you ever get to try out Dragon Quest Tactics?
No, like I mentioned. The only Dragon Quest that I played was a bit, like say, 1/3 of 8. But my experience was not particularly great and I dropped it. I probably should get around to play them, especially with the re-releases of recent times, like the D2 ADHD games.
Given how you apparently didn't care for the music that they used to open up this event with, I'm guessing the soundtrack is not too much to write home about.
Oh no, well, for Tactics I don't know about that, but remember...
Tactics, yeah.
Well, again, the game is not even active these days for Europe or the US anymore anyway.
It's not a trap, is it? I mean, soundtracks are easy enough to listen to, but...
Well, I never bothered. They don't seem to be mimics, so I think they're safe to open. Yes, Dragon Quest has their own mimics. If anything, if I recall correctly, it is the franchise that codified the look of a monster as treasure chest with teeth and eyes inside. Don't let Freeren see this. Those are
don't you get it?
Weapons left by humans from another world.
Don't you understand, though? Even if it's a 90% accuracy, there's always that 10%.
Stay away from the chest, Freeren, please.
Okay, Freeren actually would be a cool thing to see collab with either Dragon Quest or Final Fantasy.
Those swords suit you here as well. Monkey's Point, crossovers instead with Sword Art Online.
Because why not?
There's several reasons why not.
Yeah, with those weapons will be...
Dragon Quest Heroes! You say you're ready to face me?
Uh-oh.
Fat Goomans.
How dare you?
Boo!
Yes, people, this is what Dragon Quest is all about. Slimes are the true main bad guys of any Dragon Quest. Trust.
I don't know if the MMO Dragon Quest X actually had something like that going on for one of these plotlines, but I wouldn't be surprised.
Slimes?
Hi.
Remember, it's a limited event, we cannot show that many different monsters. Yes, but they're not alone.
So they go with arguably the most iconic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Quit hiding! Come out already!
Is Red shaking?
It's like having the grrr type of pose, like an actual cat.
Oh god, the smoke! I mean...
Oh, it's the Kuman they call the Demon King. Are you auditioning for being part of Organization 13, Sephiroth?
Possibly.
That outfit is too colorful.
Demon King.
No.
Remember, Shiroi, by Kingdom Hearts 3, I guess not all organization members have to go all black. So, you are the fools who dare to oppose me.
Okay, since it's Final Fantasy, let's put it on the equivalent, like let's have him audition for the Asians instead. Those tend to be a bit more
He's
colorful.
The Demon King?
I never imagined we'd see him here.
Ha! I think I'm gonna enjoy this.
Of course you will, Zach. You cannot hope to defeat me.
Any more canned phrases you wanna, use?
But I will give you an opportunity to at least make it interesting. I am holding your dear princess captive. Come and find me if you want to see her again. If you can make it out of here alive, that is. That's right, slimes will be what mark your tomb.
Oh, that would be embarrassing. Watch out!
No fair!
Actually, you are fair, Zach.
We gotta go! That did something.
Fire. I guess, the cave is about to collapse or something.
Helen!
Magellan, Jova, because...
Magellan!
Yeah.
Okay, so it's not one of those fancy words with the J silent. Good to know.
I'm more questioning why, for a pun, you would like to name your character like one of the colonialists, but,
Well, get it? Gelatin, slime, and all that.
Help! The cave's not going to hold much longer. We need to leave now.
This isn't over! Damn it. Magellan will save you. I promise. Man, the VR programmers really make it feel so lifelike. How much longer is this going to drag on?
Pick up a paycheck, Sephiroth. It's turning to Sonic in Sonic 06. How long is it gonna go on?
Cringe. Oh god. Do you think adults...
Do you want to return to Angeal, saying things about honor, or Genesis reading his book to you? Didn't think so.
God damn it. It'd be funny if, as an adult, when he becomes a villain, Sephiroth actually drew inspiration from this time in his memory. Well, at least we made it out alive.
Now we gotta save Magellan. But how?
Whatever we do, we should act quickly.
We need to figure out where the Demon King is.
Hi.
Hi.
Is that...
It's the heroes.
Is that the slime we befriended earlier, I wonder?
It's not Magellan, Jova. Doesn't have the
No.
backpack.
Remember the slime that attacked, and Cloud actually used the baton, and Magellan said that we befriended that one?
No. He must be one of the Demon King's minions.
You just assume every slime you see is a minion of the Demon King?
Guess he got left behind.
Man, this story really uses outdated cliches.
Let's ask him when he knows.
Oh no. We're gonna beat you up.
Yeah. Tell me what you know or I'll put you in a bucket.
Zack is the good cop, Cloud is the bad cop, I guess.
I wanted to be the bad
the
cop.
police dog. Zack, you couldn't be bad cop even if you tried.
Oh, where am I?
And what's this ominous music? I'm not used to hearing this.
The Demon King's lair, isn't it great?
I mean, it's not super elaborate.
Red carpet, cozy couch up there.
I
Nice
can imagine
lighting.
the dust in this place.
It still looks better kept than Ultimatia's place. Earl and
To
her.
be fair, Jova, if it's, in the middle of a time compression with a K, that means, dust does not accumulate, supposedly.
I don't know. Her place looks like it's pretty messy and literally falling apart.
You stay here and keep quiet until our Lord returns.
Sephiroth, Lord of Slimes.
Stop! Are you alright?
Yes, thank you. I am the all-knowing Slime Magellan. Who are you?
I'm Princess Aerith. I was kidnapped by the evil Demon King.
She really is just rolling with this. Holy cow.
You must be scared, but don't worry. The hero will come and rescue us. Until then, let's try to stay strong.
The hero is weak.
Our Lord is strong.
Oh, hail. These slimes are as loyal to Sephiroth as Bowser's minions are to him.
They seem mad, but they're not acting like I expected.
They only have one expression, Magellan.
Maybe it's because of the silver-haired Gooman.
Mad? What do you mean?
How are my guests?
Don't stop me.
Promises are not made.
My lord!
Yes, it is I.
Lord Sephiroth.
They're all under his control.
Of course they are. For I am the Demon King Sephiroth.
Demon King Sephiroth, just you wait. The hero will soon come to destroy you.
How many times have you said that, Aerith?
That's all the dialogue I have.
No one
Show
can
some
defeat our
respect.
lord.
Yes, what they said.
I love that Sephiroth's cape is a bit hard to notice, but Sephiroth is clipping through the sofa.
Yeah. I get it, it's a gotcha, so some of the stuff they may not be able to program around, especially with it being an alternate costume.
And again, we're just rolling with it.
Please get here soon.
This is quickly
hero.
turning into the Dover Boy situation.
Yes.
Help Dick! Help Larry!
Okay, I like to think of this game kind of like, what if the original PlayStation game was brought to modern terms, complete with some of the hiccups you see in PlayStation, which obviously they can't address as much, like the clipping. According to that slime, the Demon King's lair should be around here, in the middle of nowhere!
Yep.
I was expecting a big castle or something, but I don't see anything.
Perhaps we should have asked that slime to be our guide.
It's underground.
Why didn't we?
Or maybe Slaputa is in the sky. Oh. Hello. The heroes.
It'd be funny if there's really a Dragon Quest game where literally the only mobs are slimes the whole way.
Dragon Quest has a proud tradition of having, decent enough bestiary that is reproposed.
I know.
We just want to talk.
And I get why they're probably only doing slimes for this crossover. It's just a funny thought.
Mm-hmm. Tell us where the Demon King is, or we will strike you down. Also, I guess in this case, Zack is good cop and Red 13 is bad cop. Okay.
Someone's getting into it. You know, it'd be funny if they do a Kingdom Hearts collab, and then as a throwback, they use the gameplay system from Recoded for the Olympus Coliseum.
I swear, my lord, and no one else. I don't ever do anything you say.
Okay, you'll die prouder than most.
I could just step on you.
You know, I think some people have jokingly defeated slimes by that methodology.
Hey, the heroes are here. They come to attack us all.
What? What are you yelling to? It's just us out here in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, you and what army?
Hand the camera out.
Cameraman.
Oh.
Huh. Guess we're doing this.
Oh my god, the Pippus.
We look a bit more rotund and not less oval.
Whack.
Run away!
Why didn't they just attack us all at once?
I wasn't expecting
shoot.
to face so many.
We still have to fight the Demon King after this. I refuse to lose to slimes and have that be what kills me.
Then let's just force our way through.
In case the part of this plot might seem familiar, this is the kind of plot that Nier was deliberately homaging and deconstructing, which is not coincidental because remember, these are the same developer of the Nier gacha game, Nier Incarnation.
Interesting.
Yeah, you seen how good I am. I'll catch up soon, I swear.
Alright, thanks.
So Zack will stay behind to defeat all the slimes.
Oh, Zack out in a deserty area making his last stand.
And he
Where
says,
have I seen this before?
Come and get it!
Yeah, it's very intentional, Jova.
Magellan! And Aerith?
It's the hero.
Surround him!
Sure. Whatever you say, Puffin. Also, Aerith, we couldn't even give you like a cellar to stand in.
Oh, my dear hero. I knew you'd come for me.
Cloud.
That's me. Here I am to save the day.
So the princess was Aerith.
Imagine if it had been Yuffie. Well, guess I better get into character too. Princess! I'll save you and get the Triforce. I promise.
The what? Please, you mustn't underestimate their strength.
You can
Yes,
quite
don't
literally
underestimate.
pump them.
Don't underestimate the big bad slimes, y'all.
Remember, Jovis,
We have prisoners! You don't want to see them get hurt, do you?
Cloud, what shall we do? This isn't looking.
Step on them.
Cloud, use your baton.
You're kidding me. No, friendship is not magic. Fine,
Yes,
I'll do
it is.
Gotcha. And the power of Christ compels you.
Huh?
What happened?
Oh, remember, Jova, this is Dragon Quest, not Legend of Zelda.
Doesn't Dragon Quest have a few churches?
Yeah, but this generic religion rather than to be direct allegory to Christianity. Final Fantasy also had a couple of generic churches in its early games to resurrect your characters.
Magellan, Aerith, are you okay?
My hero! I had faith you would free me from the clutches of the evil Demon King.
Thanks, Cloud. Let's save the thanks for later. We're not out of danger just yet.
We meet again, hero. What do you think you are, Martin from Timmy to the Rescue?
My lord.
My lord!
My lord. It sounded more like a, soap opera similar to the one when Robotnik watches in Sonic 3. Buenos dias, hermano. No! Your potential is definitely out of it, but somehow we're still bound to the Demon King.
Because I'm just that flipping awesome.
Of course. I call hacks.
Then we'll just have to defeat him. This will be great practice for when I actually kill Sephiroth. You are no match for me, fool. I am the rightful ruler of this world, and you will bear witness to my awesome power. God, I can never imagine myself saying this unironically.
Dear hero, let me fight too, for the sake of this world.
Wait, if you could fight, why didn't you while you were caught?
Get into character.
Demon King, hear me! I am the one who is destined to destroy you! Ha, get it?
Can I do
Because he
it?
really is.
In itself is also kind of a callback to also a Metal's line. In itself is also a callback to that play that was mentioned in the OG game during the Honeybee segment where you can spy on the room with two old people, which also includes a mini cave model for some reason. And we talk about a legend of the hero we will vanquish the Demon King using a magic blade. So I wonder if it's also potentially a callback to this.
Also, you gotta love how, because they didn't have an overfield for the Demon King's lair, they blatantly used basically the Shinra Mansion.
Again, it's kind of similar to how, remember, Nier used for its final stage where you defeat the Shadow Lord, a conference room instead, because remember, all the wars, the stage and everything, there was intentional symbolism behind it.
It would be interesting if the reveal was that, due to the VR, they're technically running around in the real world, and it turns out that this is where they all coalesce.
Remember, the remake games just cursed the line of leading to thinking of where exactly the character physically moved, if they stay on place or they move around during the simulators. Remember, even during the sequence where Yuffie gets trapped during Intergrade in the simulator, the room is relatively big so they can move around to fight the hologram, so who knows.
I just find it funny that they went with the room that's, blatantly wrecked, which is kind of a departure from the fancy, well-kept room
Well, it
shown.
does look a bit, because it's supposed to be a Demon King castle, it does look a bit dilapidated. Still more similar to, say, Castlevania, but not as much.
Protect our lord.
Sure, we just defeated him, and yet you still can defeat us. Sure, peeps.
You see, it turns out the slimes were the true force.
I'm gonna kick your ass.
And then Cloud literally punts one of them doing the "don't fuck with this senator" thing from Senator Armstrong.
3 against 1 isn't fair.
Oh, I'm
Calling you
sorry, I
bullies.
forgot to check the rule book, essentially, when fighting Evil Overlord.
Remember of sportsmanship or something like that.
Step aside.
Sephiroth is a literal backstabber. I mean,
Hero, you are indeed impressive. Would you consider joining forces?
Oh, really? We're doing this.
I love it! It's like you'd think you would have proposed this chance before we kicked your ass. Take your rightful place at my side, and I will grant you dominion over half of this world.
Alright,
I do like how this is kind of like
I'll
a
give you the
parallel
shitty
to...
half, but still.
I do find it funny that in a way this is kind of a parallel to what goes on in 7. This is your true destiny. Don't turn away from it. Rule this world with me. Together.
Okay, I don't remember if I showed it actually, but if you say yes, Sephiroth gets embarrassed again because you're going off script, and he says, no, you have to think about it, which is a funny way to reference the fact that Dragon Quest is one of those games similar to Pokemon, where if you say the wrong answer, they just loop it back until you say the one that they want.
nah.
That would have been so funny to see. Oh, but that is what exactly makes you the hero you are. So I shall yield to you.
Oh no, so terrible.
Okay, the writers of this VR event probably should have figured, wait, the surrender usually comes after we've beaten him and the offer comes before the fight. What?
Just like
Everyone
that.
is off script.
You can still fight, my lord.
We will help you.
Shut the fuck off.
What? Do I have to?
Oh, someone is playing God of War Remastered.
Warhammer 40k.
Yes, the remaster was released around this time. This event was released, so it's a cool RTS. I'll probably record it at some point.
Your loyalty is touching, but I have made my decision
It's
for
so
my
tragic,
dignity's sake. Now that the Demon King is no more, the world is yours. You have no reason to be afraid. God, it's gonna be so funny to dive into the world with Warhammer 40k. Now you must rely on your own power and live for yourselves.
Stay true to the 8 disciplines you're just beginning to know.
Demon King, your decision is admirable.
Uh-huh.
There is no reason for us to fight anymore. Will you accept this gesture of peace and be friends?
No.
Of course, hero. You see, guys, this is how the remake trilogy
There
is
you
going
go.
to end.
Sephiroth and Cloud shaking hands like in the Wish You Were Here cover.
Again,
But, which one of them is on fire? I don't know. Maybe it's Cloud.
thanks for everything, Magellan. We wouldn't have been able to defeat the Demon King if it wasn't for you. You helped.
That's nice for you to say, but it was all thanks to you. But you know. It seemed like he was holding back.
What? No, I put 200% of my power into that fight, totally.
Sure, Shaggy, whatever.
Maybe that's just his setting that anyone can beat him.
Oh, Cloud, stay in character.
What? I thought the campaign was done.
Setting? Cloud.
Don't give the video game characters an existential crisis.
The story's not over yet.
You met Handsome Tier recently, you should have asked him about Monica, you know?
Remember what Dio said? It's a tale about defeating the Demon King and saving the princess, so this is the end.
Cloud really
Right?
cannot give any more shits.
Oh wow, he and Sephiroth are like in tune for this.
It's over? Does that mean this is goodbye?
Oh no, Magellan.
The memories
oh,
we forged
it's so,
together.
so sad to see him gone.
Cloud's more of a DDR guy.
Yeah, it's been fun. You joke, but he did have quite the dance moves.
He really has. I'm so good and I got to go on an adventure with you all.
Just don't goon.
Me too. I'm glad I was able to make another friend who wasn't human.
I thought we'd be able to get through the part without saying that.
This is,
I have fun getting kidnapped with you. Again.
Okay, Zelda.
I didn't enjoy that part at all. What is happening?
What was that about staying in character, Aerith?
Oh, here's the portal. There you go.
Why can't the women do anything fun around here?
I guess we'll just assume Zack made it out okay.
Oh, don't worry, we'll see.
Brave Magellan, I pray that you're safely reunited with your friends, especially when the game reboots. Bye.
Cloud out. Nobody still played on a war. Whoa, they disappeared. Now I feel a little lonely, but I should hurry and find my friends.
Right, yeah, you had some other friends to get back to.
There you are.
Oh, Master, Mindini, thank goodness we finally found each other. Actually, I forgot.
Hey, they did get Coot in there, yes!
That was the player character of Dragon Quest Tactics, apparently. There's Zack.
Hey, Cloud, Red, Princess.
I like to imagine he was just off screen over there.
They left without him.
Huh?
Where'd everybody go? Bingo?
It was too late.
I slept too long.
Man, I really wanted to meet the princess.
Okay, now we know why they didn't, because if they're trying to run off the idea that nobody recognizes anyone that much, yeah, might have flipped out when he saw Aerith, his girlfriend.
And there's the portal. There you go. Oh, if it isn't our hero, welcome back.
I want a refund.
How was it? Tell me about your experience and spare no details. Remember, baby, it's beta testing. No compensation.
Experience? But I haven't done anything yet.
There you go.
All right,
Memory wipe.
memories. So as far as they know, they just stood there. But wait, I feel like I befriended a monster and had a lot of fun doing something.
Red 13's so offended right now.
I think it was, How World?
Well, you see, there was an error in the VR system just as you began your story.
Apparently it caused memory loss. So that's why I don't remember anything. Yeah.
If you had no memories of it, how am I to get vital feedback I require? Will you give it another go?
No.
I'm surprised they didn't just make this their usual Portal stuff. But
Well, it
okay.
is still Portal, it's just more stealth in this case.
Kind of makes me... Oh.
It'll work as intended this time, I promise.
Look, as far as I know, your machine caused amnesia. I think that's concerning.
You got a baton that you can use to command various monsters and become a hero that saves the world. Doesn't that sound sensational?
Oh, so technically what we went through is similar to what's supposed to happen, but...
Yeah, just
not
with
quite.
alterations.
Maybe a little.
For
So
instance, the portal united the three timelines together, basically. That's the spirit. Now, hero, go forth and save the world before you change your mind.
So does this deadass mean that Dio created Dragon Quest in this world?
I guess.
Right. This time, the real adventure begins.
Whoa.
I need my pistol sword for some reason.
This is the real Dragon Quest. What I've done.
I'll face myself.
Yeah, honestly, to me, it looks like Cloud was doing a He-Man pose.
Kinda, sorta, but he has been doing it a couple of times. So that was the Dragon Quest event. Again, pretty straightforward. But you can tell that the people writing this had a decent enough amount of fun doing it, so there is that. And I also did like the most of the costume. Like I said, I did not get the one from Zank because, you know, low priority, and it was fairly generic, admittedly. And yes, every single one of her special moves tends to have that special effect that is from Dragon Quest, but as Dweeb said, sounds like a phone ringing, you know.
Yeah.
Alright, next part, we will reprise our regular schedule by, as mentioned, learning what happened to Team Glenn and in the next two parts, we will learn an answer that people who played Rebirth had pondered for quite a while. So see you for that.
See ya.
Bye.